Good morning. Today Friday 23rd October 2015. Paper highlights read by Christina Arulselvam. First, let's look at the paper highlights from today's newspaper, Daily Mirror. The main headline says, "No political prisoners on SL government." Rajit says issues of terrorist suspect will be dealt with on a priority basis. While reiterating that there were no political prisoners in Sri Lanka jail, the government yesterday reassured that the issue of LTTE suspect incarcerated for alleged act of terrorism would be addressed in a priority basis, and those who have evidence of direct involvement of terrorist act against them would be produced as early as possible. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: Channa and Uppuli before Presidential Commission over the expenditure of the opening ceremony of Hambantota Harbour. Popular dancers Channa and Uppuli Vijayawardena, who own the Channa Uppuli Dance Academy, appearance before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to investigate and inquire into the serious act of fraud, corruption and abuse of power, state resource and privilege, last morning to record the statement relating to prop carried out expenditure of the opening ceremony of Hambantota Harbour. Another news highlight from Daily Media, the headline says, "Exhibition of Determined SL Proto History." Exhibition will be soon to confirm belief on the extent of the Sri Lankan civilization, which could be older than the Indus Valley civilization, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe told Parliament yesterday. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: 3 cases for the probe by the Paranagama Commission. The Presidential Commission investigation into missing person has opened a fresh inquiry into 3 instances of alleged violation of international humanitarian law during a final phase of war, namely the white flag incident, indiscriminate shelling on a hospital in the Channel for exposure to a special panel of inquiry. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: all party meetings to consider the ideas of all parties MS. President Maithripala Sirisena, addressing the first session of all party meeting convened yesterday, said government objective was to consider the opinions and proposals of all the political parties in order to create the mechanism for implementing the UNHRC resolution. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: some docs given by the Desmond de Silva missing. PM. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe told Parliament yesterday that some document provided by the Desmond de Silva advisory panel to the Maxwell Paranagama Commission had gone missing. Mr. Wickremesinghe said Desmond de Silva himself had informed him of this matter and that it was a matter that should be probed. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: commotions in Parliament. Parliamentary sitting was suspended for the brief period after the tense situation arose when some opposition MP removed the mess after the dispute over the list of speakers who were speaking during the debate on the UN Human Rights Commission resolution last afternoon. The tense situation arose when opposition MP Vimal Veeravansa objected to the manner in which the debate was being conducted, as government MPs were given to speak instead of the Commission practice of alternating between government and opposition MPs. The MP Dinesh Gunawardena joined in the crosstalk. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror, the headline says, top CEB officials get lavish rupees 10 million foreign training tour. Controversy surrounding the lavish rupees 10.4 million foreign training tour to be included by the 11 top-level officials of the Ceylon Electricity Board in Vienna, Austria in November this year. Despite a recent government circular minimized the use of state funds, the group comprising 7 CEB Deputy General Manager, 3 Chief Engineers and Accountant will be participate in a 6-day training workshop in Vienna from November 9th to 13th. Now let's look at the paper highlights from Ceylon today. Former leader of the House Dinesh left mess. MEP leader Dinesh Gunawardena yesterday attempting to run away with the mess during the heated argument between the chair and the opposition members over the allocation of all time for the adjournment debate in Geneva UNHRC report and the Sri Lanka co-sponsored resolution. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: APC Semyun for Geneva resolution. President Maithripala Sirisena said yesterday that the Semyun all-party conference get the all proposals and the solution for Geneva Geneva resolution. It is easy to criticize and provide analysis, but it's more complex to propose the solution, President Sirisena told all-party conference. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Cabinet want Army land grab details from UDA. The Urban Development Authority and the subject minister was requested by the Cabinet of Ministers to provide a report of all the military backland acquisition that occurred across the country under the authorization of the previous administration. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Macros tell President to screen No Fire Zone. Film director Colin Macros on Channel 4 UK urged the government of Sri Lanka of air his film No Fire Zone, The Killing Fields of Sri Lanka on local television, as it now vindicated by the Paranagama report as genuine work by him, even after years of denial that the film evidence of the war crimes, extrajudicial killings in Sri Lanka civil war was fake. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: hate speech laws to be tightened. The proposal to make suitable amendments to the penal code regarding the hate speech against various religious, ethnic groups and related printed materials which causes a breach of communal harmony was approved by the Cabinet of Ministers. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Daily News. The headline says Tajuddin murder CID questioned 31 persons. The CID yesterday informed court that 31 persons have been questioned in their statements recorded in connection with the murder of former Havelock rugby captain Wasim Tajuddin, and apprised court that the suspect responsible for the murder would be arrested and produced in court in the future. Meanwhile, Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishant Piri's ordered to the CID to expedite the investigation into the incident to ensure justice. Another news highlight from Daily News: 2 new members appointed to National Police Commission. In accordance with the recommendation made by the Constitutional Council, President Maithripala Sirisena yesterday appointed 2 new members to the National Police Commission. The 2 new members are senior administrative officers Tilak Kolure, who served as secretary to several ministries, and former Inspector General Police Frank De Silva. Another news highlight from Daily News: Cabinet nod for speedy judicial process in connection to terrorist suspect. Cabinet approval had been granted for a proposal by Rehabilitation, Resettlement and Hindu Religious Affairs Minister D.M. Swaminathan and allocate a judicial processing regarding. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: Thangalle murder case. AG files appeal against the sentence to convict. Court of Appeal yesterday fixed for hearing to appeal by the Attorney General against the sentence imposed to the convict of British head worker Kurham Sheikh's murder were not sufficient. Court of Appeal Justice H.N.J. Pereira and Kumudini Wickramasinghe fixed the application for hearing on April 28 next year, and for other appeals filed by the convict against the Colombo High Court judge, verdict sentence each of them to 20 years rigorous imprisonment were also fixed for that date. Another news highlight from Daily News: UNP SLFP to same wavelength over Geneva resolution. Sri Lanka Freedom Party spokesman Minister Dilan Pereira said both the United National Party and Sri Lanka Freedom Party, taking a common stance in the human rights topic, are of the view that the Geneva recommendation are more favorable to Sri Lanka. We brought you the paper highlights from today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow. Thank you.